Moving on to the world of commodities, and gold and silver futures will now be traded on the newly launched commodity derivative platform. As we celebrate the mega launch by NSE, we spoke to Somsundaram PR, the managing director of the World Gold Council, who lauded the NSE for taking a step forward to organize the gold market.
Yes, I think first of all it's a great occasion that NSE, which is one of the largest exchanges in India and probably amongst the best in the world, is launching commodity derivatives starting with gold. So it's not just restricted to gold. So it's a fantastic occasion, in terms of what it will do to the gold market. You see, gold market in India in particular, it's very large, but it is still many pockets unorganized, and one of them is the trading infrastructure. Of course, we are talking about a bullion spot exchange separately, and we are going to be rolling out a blueprint. But when it comes to even the derivative market, now the two big exchanges, BSE and NSE, have also come into it. They have now become universal exchanges. Now, that's a very good sign, because more and more organized players into gold means that the gold industry will certainly be able to, as the budget said, make gold an asset class, certainly. It will benefit the consumers in the long run. It will also create an ecosystem around gold. That is what we are looking at. It's not just about a price. Yes, price discovery is going to be better. It's also about an ecosystem, vaulting. India good delivery standards. We don't have a good delivery standard. So it's going to actually create a very, very vibrant ecosystem. That is going to be very good for gold. So we are looking at all these developments very positively.
Now on a bit of a more somber note, yesterday we had a report talking about gold imports dipping for the previous month, and this is a trend which has been quite surprising because Indians love gold, and any which ways consumption in the first half, at least what jewelers tell us, has been a bit subdued. I think you could attribute it also to the fact that there are no wedding seasons, or at least fewer auspicious dates in the next coming months. So how do you view Indian gold demand outlook?
We have always maintained, even this year, it is going to be a moderate demand scenario. We have said that, ever since 2016, when the government rolled out a lot of transparency measures, starting with excise duty, which later became GST, then they brought the PAN card rule, then they were marketing gold very, very differently and under the income disclosure scheme. Then came the big knock, the demonetization, followed by goods and services tax, GST implementation last year in 2017. So all these, if you really look at it, they were not targeted at gold, but they actually, broader economy was getting more transparent. And definitely it affected gold, the transition, etc., affected gold. We have always been maintaining since then that the demand has come down. It came to 675 tons and it was 760 tons last year. We have said that even this year it will be 700 to 800. So we are, in a sense, while we can't comment immediately on the start of the season, we have said that it's going to be a moderate demand scenario. It's not going to be a runaway scenario on gold. So, and in terms of specific reasons, I think Indian gold price in Indian rupee is quite high. The international price has come down, but because of rupee depreciation, gold has suddenly shot up to 32,000 here. And we have seen people take a while to accept price increases. They like gold price to go up, but you need a time to accept. Yeah, now 32,000 is the new normal.
So there is sensitivity, price sensitivity.
Absolutely. Price sensitivity in a different way. It is whether it is high or low, Indians will continue to buy gold, but they will buy less when it is high and look for it and say, is this price increase real? Or should I wait to use my money to get more gold?
So this festive season, that means it's going to be a little more wait and watch, despite the fact that we have Dhanteras and Diwali, when people do indulge in gold purchases.
I think this will be a very, very moderate season. There will be an uptick as compared with the first half. There is no doubt. That is why you saw the August imports go up. But then September has come down. It's a scenario which says that, look, customers are looking at the price seriously. They are saying, is this sustainable? Is the rupee depreciation, if the rupee appreciates later, what will I do? So definitely all the questions going in together. And on top of it, the sentiment generally when the stock market comes down has also not been very positive. Let's put it like that. So people would like to just hold on to what you have and be very sure about the price at which they buy. So we think it will be a moderate demand, but it will still be higher than last year. But overall will be 700 to 800 tons for the current year, more so at the lower end of the range.